The chaos. The chaos. The chaos.
Yo, what's up? My name is Mongoose G Duffy and you're watching ESS. What's up? My name is Maddie. I'm from Benoni, South Africa, and I ride BMX. So what's inspired me to start riding BMX was about 6.5 years ago. I was like 15, and basically me and my one friend used to go to the park, and he had these like two mongoose menaces, and we used to just pedal as fast as we could towards each other and see who could stay on the bike longest. So yeah, that's kind of how I started riding, and then we just started cruising around in the street. So between dirt and park, I definitely ride park a lot more often. It's just more available to me. We don't really have many dirt jumps in the area, so yeah, I just like the different aspects of park, like riding tech and being able to go big as well, so that's probably why I choose park over dirt. So my ideal bike would definitely be a very small twitchy bike, 2 pegs, gyro, I like the brakes just for the tech stuff, and yeah, something I can do a lot of tail whips on and lots of foot jam stuff. I wouldn't say I'm working on any specific trick right now, but every time I ride a skate park I like to try and do something different, something new, or the same trick on a different ramp. So I'm not working on anything specific, but I'm going to be starting on a couple new things, so stay tuned for that. When I ride a competition or a demo, I have a bad habit of trying a front flip on the worst possible ramp. And so yeah, that gets me into trouble a couple of times actually, and other than that, just, I don't know, lots of tail whips and flares, and I like to be upside down, so that's always a crowd pleaser. Ultimate X is such a crazy event because it gives South African riders a chance to meet like some of the best riders in the world and be able to actually session and compete with them. So huge thanks to Marcus and Janelle for hosting that event that just brings so many quality riders and like brings such a good park that we can actually go and experience and ride an international event in our home country. I didn't do too well. I took a crash in my first run. My second run I played it more safe, but definitely for next year I'm working real hard and I'm going to America soon, so I'll be training a lot there and just trying to get as ready as possible for next year. So I'm leaving for America in a couple months in May, and thanks to my riding I've actually been offered a job for the 3rd year running, working at a summer camp in America where I get to teach kids how to ride and do what I do. And I also get a chance to go and travel a bit afterwards, and I've been able to see some amazing places all around California, North Carolina, Pittsburgh, all over the place, and it's really given me an awesome opportunity to meet some amazing people and ride amazing skate parks, which not a lot of people get to do. If I could turn back the hand of time, go back to Ultimate X, I think my biggest mistake was trying to front flip that horrible step up, which is a big mistake that just messed up my whole run. And also I think I just overthought it way too much. I was trying to plan my run and get everything like perfect, whereas in my second run I just like everything went out the door and I just winged it and it went really well. So I don't know, I guess I also didn't really prepare well enough, so I guess you can't really turn back the hands of time, but you can prepare for next time. So I didn't ride the Night Harvest, but it was an absolutely crazy event. Like Tom Arstead, Brian Fox, all those guys absolutely killed it. There was like double flips mid-run, 1080s, double barrel roll for best trick. It was just an insane event. So at the moment there's not too many events happening in South Africa, but I definitely look out for Ultimate X. That's kind of my main priority at the moment. And then also the Ride for A Jam every year. It's just an amazing chance for us to get together as a scene and just pay homage to our good friend Ray Malenga. I'd say the biggest challenges right now in South Africa for action sports in general is just a lack of events and a lack of facilities. So it's really hard to keep up with the guys doing like the craziest tricks when you don't have foam pits and resis and all those things that they have. So that's definitely a challenge. And then also, I remember as a kid growing up, when I started riding, you would hear about an event coming up, and for like months in advance you'd be training real hard trying to get things down, and it really motivates you to know that there's an event coming up. So that definitely pushes people. Future plans for me in the coming up months and years is definitely just to push myself a lot harder. I really want to do well at this whole BMX thing. And I've got a couple things lined up with Mongoose, which is really exciting. You'll hear about all of that soon. And yeah, I just want to push myself and get to where I want to be, I guess. I don't think there's been like one specific highlight for me in my riding, but I definitely didn't expect to be able to do the things that I'm doing now, and I'm just super grateful that riding's been able to take me traveling and like allowed me to meet amazing people and do really cool things. So I think just my riding as a whole has just been a highlight. So as far as social media, you can check me out on Facebook and Instagram, mainly Instagram. I'm there all the time posting clips from all my sessions and stuff. Check out my YouTube channel as well, that's Mongoose G Duffy. And yeah, I'll catch you there. Okay, I'd like to give a shout out to Mongoose Bikes for everything they've done for me and all the things that are coming up. I really appreciate it. I'd like to shout out Jacques for everything he's done for me on and off the bike. And yeah, for building this awesome facility that we can come and session on all the time. And then just shout out to all my friends that I session with all the time. And yeah, shout out to you guys for pushing me.